Here is a Karen in the wild, a very dangerous creature. They have no actual power of their own, but they will threaten violence against you as if they did. Take those threats seriously, because woke idiots will make good on those threats for her. Her shriek is like the bat signal, summoning the dumbest among us, equipped with years of emotional trauma to blame you for.
Might get myself canceled with this one, but can't help myself, gotta say it. There's a joke I used to tell years ago about how to keep a woman happy, and now I'm realizing it's not a joke, it's actually the way to keep a woman happy. But it's gonna piss a lot of people off. So, trigger warning. Anybody that's offended by logic, you might want to shut it off, skip to the next section, do something, but you don't want to hear this. It is possible to keep a woman happy. For all the men out there, especially married men, that think that's not true, you're just looking at it the wrong way. As a man, you're only going to complain when there's a problem, and you want that problem fixed. You're looking for a solution. There's something you do not want to deal with anymore, so you're voicing it. Now with that mindset, when you hear your woman complaining, since you love her, what do you want to do? You want to fix the problem. Hey, thanks, buddy. That was cool of him. Not only he moved over, but then he waved me on to let me know that he wasn't just some idiot swerving because he was on his phone. Wish everybody could do that. So, like I was saying, when your woman complains, since you care, what do you want to do? Fix the problem. That's your problem. You don't realize that they just love to complain. So if you fix the problem, you take away the reason to complain. You rob her of her happiness. They'll even admit it. I mean, even they know it sounds crazy, so they won't word it like that. But what they'll say is, when they come to you with the problem and you offer them a solution, like, let's say, oh, my hair's on fire. And you go, oh, baby, there's a fire extinguisher right there. I didn't want a solution. I didn't want you to tell me what to do. I just want you to listen. That's what they're going to say. And when they say that, what I just told you is exactly what they mean. I just want to complain. I don't want you to fix the problem because then I can't complain anymore. And that's the reason all the ass get the hottest women. I mean, that's been a conversation since the beginning of time. And it's not that women like to be treated like shit, it's that they like to complain. And if you treat them like shit, it gives them all the opportunity in the world to complain. So they're happy. But don't do that. That doesn't last. Nobody wants to be abused. You want to give them just enough to complain about to keep them happy without going overboard. Extremes are never good. You know you're doing your job when her complaints are actually based in reality. In other words, when she's complaining about something and you're not puzzled like, what the f*** are you talking about? Then you're doing it right. If her complaining doesn't make any sense to you, you're in trouble. What that means is you're not doing your job, therefore she needs to do it for you. And how's she gonna do that? She's gonna make things up. And I don't mean lie, I mean she actually believes the things that she's making up. And those things are way worse than anything you actually would have done to her. So if you don't want your woman convincing herself that you're living a double life and raising a whole nother family across town, do her a favor, spend a little bit of extra time on the PS5. Believe me, it'll help you both out in the long run. Why is this lady inching forward? She got nowhere to go. Calm down, lady. It's really not that serious. You know, before I figured out what we were talking about today, I would have said, I feel bad for her husband. But now, I feel bad for her. Clearly, her husband is not giving her enough to complain about, so she has to go looking for it elsewhere. There's two areas where a woman will go looking for it elsewhere if you're not doing your job. That's one of them, and I'm sure you know the other one.
Ay, Douglas Antonio.